unbelievable. I can tell you, I am motivated, inspired, and surcharged, all because of your presence. Honorable Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, he has made a great statement. Unflinching commitment of government led by Modi ji to the cause of sports. और मनसुख जी का तो नाम ही ठीक है, मन को सुख करने वाले. I have no doubt he will massively contribute to the growth of sports in this country, home to 1/6 of humanity. Shri Asim Arun, Honorable Minister of State, Independent Charge Social Welfare, SC/ST Welfare, Government of Uttar Pradesh, a minister in the largest state of Republic of India, with the spinal background of having been in the Indian Police Service 1994 batch. His presence means the impact is all over the country. Shri Naveen Jindal, Honorable Member of Parliament, he is much beyond a Member of Parliament. He is a corporate leader. He has on occasions without number handheld sports in several ways. We are grateful for his presence. And ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Malika Nadda ji, passionately committed to the cause with missionary zeal. Her address was electrifying. When she came to invite me, ladies and gentlemen, I never imagined I will get this kind of a feast and spectacle that will ever be etched in my memory. Madam, you have put in your heart and soul into this great venture. You are generating hope in minds reflecting India's civilizational ethos. Our congratulations. Shri Deepak Natali, Regional President and Managing Director, Asia Pacific Special Olympics, Bharat. A silent worker that is always the spinal strength of any organization. When Dr. Malika Nadda called on me, she referred to your contributions. And when I entered the premises, I suddenly found appearance of hope and enlightenment in Shivani. Amazing Shivani, a true representative. Ladies and gentlemen, India is a country where people come forward to handhold. I must recognize in particular presence of Mrs. Aruna Oswalji. Ma'am, your presence matters a lot to us. Shri Anil Rajput ji, President ITC. Wherever there has been a public cause, whether it is sports or agriculture, I have found him always and his organization in the forefront. And there are many more. I am indebted to all of you by your gracious presence. Distinguished guests, officials, and more importantly, we live in a nation where coaches matter, esteemed coaches. We remember Guru Dronacharya only because he had the great ability to coach. And I congratulate Mr. Mandavia. The government has very rightly given such an award in his honor to celebrated coaches. Proud parents of the athletes who surcharged us, and we thought we have to give hope to them, they gave hope to us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an amazing occasion for all of us. Honoring the spirit of Special Olympics, the very theme is mind-boggling. It is an honor for me, and my wife will ever remember it, to inaugurate this kind of event, a unique event, is Special Olympics Asia Pacific Bocce and Bowling Competition 2024. What was indicated by Shivani, let me reflect on it. Let me first refer to the spirit of these games. I quote, "Let me win. If I cannot win, let me brave in the attempt," unquote. This defines progress of humanity over centuries. This defines rise of humanity. This defines the spirit that has taken us to this level. And let me go to the other aspect. The prayer starts with, may I quote? I quote, "May you overcome ignorance." Overcoming ignorance. May you challenge indifference at every turn. And may you find great joy in the noonday light of the great athletes of Special Olympics. Friends, by way of these games, we are celebrating something very important, and that is inclusion and dignity for especially abled persons across Asia Pacific. This reflects India's cultural ethos. Our civilization in the world is unique. It's more than 5,000 years old. What it reflects, in Divangjan we see divinity, we see sublimity, we see spirituality. And that is why in this country, under the visionary Prime Minister of Narendra Modi, several affirmative steps have been taken to provide an ecosystem to them, to unleash their energy and potential, to realize their hopes and aspirations, to realize their dreams. And I have seen this myself while greeting the parading athletes. On this occasion, I extend my warmest, heartfelt greetings to all the athletes, to their coaches, families, and communities from 12 nations who have gathered here. They represent a very large campus of the globe as indicated by Mrs. Nadda. Friends, I would particularly make reference again to Dr. Malika Nadda for her passionate commitment to the cause of special children. This is exemplified through the relentless work of her organization, Chetna in Bilaspur. Chetna, the word itself, defines the extent of her activity. Sports is a language beyond dialect. Sports is a language beyond lexicon. Sports is a universal language. Sports breaks all barriers. All limitations defined by humanity in narrow-minded space are overcome by sports. Sports uniquely power human mind And when it is sports concerning especially able children, boys and girls and elderly people, it is generation of a new light for hope. This is one momentous occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, history is a testament that disability has not tamed human spirit. Human spirit is beyond taming. Human spirit will surface itself come what may, notwithstanding the enormity or extremity of challenges. The spirit is irrepressible. But if we encourage the spirit, we handhold the spirit, then we get different kind of a satisfaction. An occasion like this is satisfying moment for all of us. The example before us, ladies and gentlemen, is the best example. You are champions not only on the field, but also in the game of life, where you have triumphed against challenges that many of us can only imagine. It is very easy to see their performance, but just reflect. Just go deep into it. They face these challenges 24/7. And yet, look at their vigor, energy, and enthusiasm. To athletes, each one of you, my friends, inspire us by transforming challenges into victories, showing how human determination can redefine what's possible. You are living example. Nothing is beyond possibility of human nature. One only requires determination reflected by you in the face of challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, especially able individuals have a role to play in nation building. The largest vibrantly thriving democracy, Bharat, home to 1/6 of humanity, has seen the governance becoming more inclusive by ensuring and celebrating participation of Divangjan in democratic process. In our democratic process, Election Commission has taken all steps. Every step has been taken to ensure the fundamental right, the basic right of any person on planet to be participant in deciding his or her fate by electoral ballot and vote was made available to them. The government took all its steps and affirmative policies, innovative steps to so ensure. I have seen during electioneering in 2024, remote areas, difficult areas, handicaps, the kind which we see here, handicaps of old age, all were overcome to ensure right to vote, right to franchise is realized on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, and my friends from outside the country, our foreign friends, Right of Persons with Disabilities Act was passed by the government of Mr. Narendra Modi in his first tenure. Now he is in the historic third tenure, an honor gifted to the Indian Prime Minister by the people for the first time after 60 years. Special queues during election, voting from home, Braille features on EVMs, and numerous other initiatives were taken in the electoral process. It doesn't stop here. My friends, the reservation is made for them so that they get education. The reservation that was earlier 3% now has been announced to 5%. It was a delightful experience for me. When IS probationers, Indian Foreign Service probationers, and Central Civil Services probationers come, there are occasions when I greet people who are challenged. They are members of the worthy services, the senior services, which means Bharat is a nation that handholds to generate hope and that everyone has a meaningful life. Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center, it was set up in 2015, and National Institute of Mental Health Rehabilitation in 2019. We are still counting on the affirmative, innovative steps being taken for this very special segment. When it comes to sports, let me tell you, Center for Disability Sports is being set up at Gwalior for especially able citizens of all types. Accessible India campaign launched in 2015 ensures all institutional infrastructure gets audited to ensure it is friendly to the specially challenged people. Any institution in this country, educational, industrial or otherwise, has to have facilities to ensure that facilitation is accorded to these category of people. Bharat has taken path-breaking programs. Fit India, Khelo India, and the Target Olympic Podium Scheme. India's sports footfalls are increasing in every walk of life. We have to reach a destination that has to be in consonance with our demographic size. We are on way to it. This event also marks a significant milestone in India's commitment to hosting marquee events. Ladies and gentlemen, building on this foundation, India has taken a bold and deserved step, a step which you never imagined we'll take. And that bold step is that with respect to 2036 Olympics, India has stepped in by officially bidding to host that event. This nation's ambitious vision and this stand reflects India's ever-readiness to be at the center stage of global situations when it comes even of sports. Friends, we are full of hope and confidence that India will not only secure the honor of hosting 2036 Olympics, but will also set new benchmarks for successes, leaving a legacy that inspires generations. And why not? Not long ago, this country demonstrated to the entire world by hosting G20 at a benchmark unbelievable. A record level was there. Every state of the country, every union territory of the country had a footfall of G20 events. We had the requisite infrastructure and facilities, and therefore, our bid for 2036 Olympics is well firmed up, well deserved, well earned, and I have no doubt it will fructify. With a population comprising 1/6 of humanity, a nation that is having unprecedented exponential economic upsurge, occupying a global space in economy at number 5 at the moment, on becoming to third largest global economy, we have to have at least 1/6 share, Mandivaji, in sports. This is a challenge for you. Even for our Viksit Bharat, in 2047, the challenge is there. The challenge is our per capita income has to go 8-fold. People like Naveen Jindal and others have to contribute massively. Friends, we all can feel a seismic shift in the attitude towards sports in India. When I was a child, what we used to hear, पढ़ोगे, लिखोगे, बनोगे नवाब, खेलोगे, कूदोगे, बनोगे खराब. The idea was not pro-sports. Sports was on the back burner. Now times have changed. The new mantra is, किताब भी जरूरी, खेल भी जरूरी, दोनों के बिना जिंदगी अधूरी. All over the country, this is the message. Ladies and gentlemen, sport is no longer seen as extracurricular activity. It is an essential part of education and life, a vehicle of character building, fostering unity, and infusing us with national pride. On this occasion, I would like to flag a serious concern for entire society. And this is very serious. It is getting alarmingly worrisome. In today's fast-paced digital world, our youth and children are increasingly consumed by small plastic screens, you know, the mobile. They are pushed into digital playgrounds away from real playgrounds. I will urge everyone, parents in particular, to ensure that their children are not deprived of real playgrounds because of this small plastic screen. Let us make sure that this digital obsession does not deprive the children, that generation, the thrill, the spirit, the enlightenment of the real playground. Ladies and gentlemen, this Special Olympics represents our commitment to universal inclusion, where every athlete proves what's possible when society embraces all abilities. Let us all appreciate the dedicated support of coaches, families, and mentors. May this event be marked by success, fair play, and inspiration for us all. One of our great sages, who mesmerized the entire world by his Chicago address. Ladies and gentlemen, I am referring to Vivekananda ji. He gave us a message, I quote, "Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved." I have great pleasure now, ladies and gentlemen. I declare the Special Olympics Asia Pacific Bocce and Bowling Competition 2024 open. Thank you.